Well, hello everyone. It is Friday, March the 1st, 2024. I am Dale Delbridge, Benchmark Realty, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. This is your weekly status chat. Let me ask you, would you be up for a short Friday report today? Because I think that's what we're going to have. Let's get to it. If you like this content, please go to CallDelToSell.com, find the tab that says on YouTube, click it, and it'll open up a page of QR codes. There you can use a smartphone to scan and get to the YouTube page, or you can just mouse over and click it on a PC. There you'll be able to subscribe to this little button over here and click the notification bell so that YouTube will notify you when each Friday's blog has been uploaded. Thank you. Which is over here. We were going to talk about the Personal Consumption Expenditure Price Index for January and what it said, and we are going to compare it to the news article that we have here from CNBC and see where they kind of differ a little bit on their kind of presentation, because some of it said, well, we had an unexpected increase in money, income, disposable income type things going on there. We're going to get into the weeds on that. But 3-point-something% was in Social Security, which was government spending. And we were going to break it down and look at where the spending was governmental. But I am kind of tied up a little bit for time, and I know you don't want to hear too much about that. So let's just get to this. Now, I have some notes here. I just want to remind you, keep it just a little bit more real estate based than economy and jobs and income based. You know, we have a program. We have one for teachers and first responders, policemen, veterans, that type of thing. There's a program out there. If your income meets on the lower side of things, so that there isn't upper income limits based on the median salary for the particular county which the application would be put in. You have to really do some homework before you can get accepted to the program, but you can't really apply directly for it till after you go through some schoolage that the program's going to make you go through, if I'm reading it correctly. So what happens is you got interested in taking advantage of some grant money that they will end up putting down as down payment assistance. It's been expanded. I told you about this a couple weeks ago. And you can get up to $15,000 or 5%, whichever is the lower amount. So for instance, if you were to look for, and you met the income limit and you qualified for the program that you want to apply for it, this could help you with your down payment. All right. So if you had a $400,000 house, which is about median in Rutherford County, Tennessee today, it's a little bit low, but that would be your $15,000 maximum would peg out before your 15%, your 5%. So 5% of that would be $20,000. That's over the limit, so you'd only get 15 of it. But you could put it toward closing costs. It can be used, and they roll it in there, and a certain percentage of it rolls off for every year that you sit in that house. The idea is the government's going to help you with a little bit of money, but they kind of want you to stay put for a little bit of time. There's some strings attached, and I don't do the money. It's not my program. It's not a bank program, but I got bank people to help you with this. If you're interested in finding out more, contact me. We'll get together, and we'll get together with my bank peoples. So at $300,000, if you could find a $300,000 house, and this is again going to break down for a different income requirement, whether or not you're a single person, head of household, or you've got 2 or more people, 3 I think it is. They go up, and then I think there's even a kick in for each additional one that they let the income go up for. So the income has to be verified by, it's not a real estate transaction here. This is a finance thing, and I don't do finance, but I just have my ears to the ground for you. So at $300,000, you get the full 5%, and your limit would work out at $15,000. If you go above that, if you're still within the income limits, and we can still get you qualified for it, maybe you got some down payment to put in there to go with it, it can help you out a little further. So if you want to know about that, let me know. We'll get something cooking, because What we were going to talk about over there in the PCE was how it's signaling that the Fed is not going to do anything different than what they were planning on doing back in December, when everybody lost their mind and thought we were going to have lots of cuts early on. Looks like they're really sticking towards the end, toward the July, and we don't have inflation under control, and that's still going up a little bit, so it could actually go down to 2, or we might, if unemployment trips on us, we might go in a little bit earlier. We don't know till the Fed tells us. That's why if you get started now before the spring gets here, you'll be better off. And if you're interested in seeing what those limits are, well, on that program, as long as the money holds out, when they spend all the budget, it goes away. Now, you still might have up to $6,000 available through a different program that you might be able to get a hold of. We'll have to see. So just call me. I'm reach-outable. You can grab me. You've heard the thing, CallDelToSell. Well, you can call Del if you want to buy, except that's just not the motto. All right, let's get into the last of the show today. Hello, I'm Del Delbridge of Benchmark Realty, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. If you are currently unrepresented and would like to know how to compare up to 3 properties side by side and room by room, then go over to my new YouTube channel, CallDelToSell. That's 1 L and Del, no spaces. Watch the demo on Real Scout, and then call me and we'll set up your exclusive ad-free account today. All right, so last week was the last Friday in February, being 2/23/24. We had 18,254 opportunities in Real Scout system. That inched up just a little bit over the previous period. We saw that we had 3,873 in the under contract still showing. And the ratio, the integer ratio, if we divide those two together, was 21%. That increased by 1%, meaning we started to have those under contracts still holding on to gain just a little bit of ground as a percentage of the opportunities. Now this week, 3/1/24, we have 18,025 in the opportunity. That's a little bit less opportunities than we had the previous week. And we had 3,956, which was not quite 100 more than we had last week, so it went up just a tad, and the integer ratio between that grew to 22% when we kind of rounded up. It's just slightly under 22, but we got to 22 from there. So we're seeing it's taking a little while to get these transactions through, but they are going through. We're still doing in pretty good shape. Thing is, you need to get moving now. Even if you don't have something picked out, we need to get you on the road to progress. So, and remember, Uncle Sam wants his money, so tax day's coming up, so get that done. It's better to eat the frog now than to put it off to the last minute and then can't find some sort of one of your W-2s or W something's going around at 1099 or whatever you might have. Get her done early and get that off your chest while you still have a little bit of time. Appreciate you. Thank you for watching.